Hey kids, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever the case may be for you. You know, I wasn't the most innocent of children. I did some things I shouldn't have done. I did learn from it. I didn't do them as an adult. A group of us kind of got together from the neighborhood, and we'd hang out, and stay the night out in this guy's garage, and we had bunks built in the garage. And, it wasn't bad for some young teenage guys. Teenage guys left unsupervised. Yeah, well, there was this tiny restaurant. I don't remember how many blocks away. So 2, 4, about 7 blocks away. In the back of it, they had this thing that looked like an attached toolbox. Like you put things to clean up around there. But the restaurant was so damn tiny, it had none of that. I mean, this little bitty ass lock on there, and inside that little box were these 10-ounce bottles of Coca-Cola. So, as young men do, we popped the lock on the thing there, and took up what we want, and closed it back up, and closed the lock back up. Well, not too far away from there was this distribution center where these cake trucks would load up. Well, one of the trucks there had a window that would slide. You could put your hand on it and push against it, and it would slide down. And the trucks were usually full. So we'd take a few boxes of them. Altogether, I think there was 5 of us, 5 or 6 of us. And there was only one problem to the whole operation. We had to cross a fairly main road and the road leading to the county jail. We had to come along a fence line leading to the fairgrounds, but we didn't want to go into the fairgrounds. We wanted to be on the other side, of the opposite side of the road to the fairgrounds. But in order to get there, we had to cross this road that went to the county sheriff's department and the jail. We kind of knew that the shift change had already gone through, and this fence line that we had to go along was right along an area where all the county cars fueled up. One of us checked, yeah, there's nobody there. And, each grabbed a box or case of pop and started along that fence line, and a car pulls up. And we're all, of course, we're down along the, good thing that they didn't have weed eaters back then, because the grass is probably, about this tall along the side of the fence. Just enough to hide us. Car pulled up to fill up with gas. He couldn't have been more than, 10 yards at best from us. And we're all laying there along the grass, head to foot. Well, head case of whatever to foot to just a row of us. And this goddamn detective gets out. He was a detective. You could tell he was a detective because he was had a suit and tie. He gets out, pulls his shotgun out, and unracks all the shells out of it. Right there by us. I could have scared the living shit out of him. But anyway, he picks his shells up off the ground, and you could smell his aftershave. That's how close he was. And he closed the door and puts the gun in the trunk, I think. And the other ones, okay, I'm ready. And they filled up with gas and got in their vehicle and took off. Yeah, I want to talk about luck. Oh my God. I don't want to name any names. It's, what is that? Statute of limitations ran out on that, 30 years ago. But hey, the things a dumbass teenager does. And that was the last time. Yeah, that was too close for comfort. It was just a hot summer night. Wild ass kids. I think I was the only one that smoked cigarettes back then. You never know. And the fact that about a week later, detectives showed up at my house. Could have been those two. I don't know. I didn't want to really peek up and look at them. And I had just turned 16. And they told me, hey, when you start doing shit like what's been going on with, and he named that restaurant, he said, you get caught doing things like that, that's adult. You'll be in adult jail. I didn't want to be in an adult jail. So, yeah, that was the last time I pulled that kind of crap. Hey, if you like this story, go ahead and like it. Yeah, what we're going to say. Like it, share it, and hey, subscribe. Get all those notifications. I got plenty more. Thank you all for clicking on me. Click back again tomorrow. About every day I upload another one. Till then, peace out.